All right.
In the wrap-up, excuse me,
Yes.
the remaining lots, we want to know if it's going to demolish.
All right, so I'm going to address that. So the purpose for my visit, again, let me thank you. You've been very, very hospitable to me and your member of parliament. Again, let me thank you. The purpose.
St. James wanted man captured. St. James, Jamaica. A man who was featured on the Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF Wanted Wednesday campaign on October 5 was captured in St. Elizabeth on Friday, October 7. The man has been identified as Anthony Angus. A team from the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Investigation Branch swooped down on a house in Burn Savannah in the parish early this afternoon, were surrounded by Iley. Trained operative Angus surrendered. Another man who was at the same location was also arrested. According to the police, Angus is the second high-value target on the St. James Most Wanted list to be accosted in many days in St. Elizabeth, following the fatal shooting of O'Shane Mutombo Earl in the same parish on Wednesday. As Operation Relentless 2 continues, the police are urging wanted persons to turn themselves in. If confronted by the police, they are being warned to surrender and not to engage the police in confrontations. Big rape killed in Gregory Park. Kirk Wint, a man who was wanted for several murders and shooting in the Gregory Park area of Portmore, St. Catherine, was shot and killed during an alleged shootout with the police Friday evening. The police say that a weapon was recovered from Wint, otherwise called Big Red, after the shooting subsided in the area known as Banga Gully in Gregory Park. Head of the St. Catherine South Police Division Senior Superintendent Christopher Phillips said Wint was a major violence producer in the space and was on the police radar for quite some time. I must say commendation goes to the team because Mr. Kirk Wint, otherwise called Big Red, has been terrorizing the space whilst proving to be an elusive criminal to several target policing measures, Phillips told the Gleaner. He added that the police will continue to ramp up their operations within the division in a bid to rid crime-torn communities of criminal elements. This is the second such incident in recent weeks following the shooting death of another man during a confrontation between alleged gunmen and the police in a section of Central Village on September 11. In that incident, the police said they recovered an M16 rifle. A total of 79 people have been killed in the division between January 1 and October 1, 2022, according to the JCF. Prime Minister Andrew Holness apparently stuck by harsh criticism of the government's demolition on Thursday of squatters' houses in Clifton, St. Catherine. Journeyed to the community Friday and in an obvious attempt at damage control told people affected by the action that the government was moving a regularized occupation of the land. We shall come back in a few weeks' time to actually distribute your titles. I am going to be talking to the Sugar Corporation of Jamaica in a short term to get your main road improved. This is a community that the government of Jamaica has acknowledged as a legitimate community to be properly regularized, so you have nothing to fear, Holness said. Meanwhile, Holness sought to assure the residents that they would not be abandoned by the government. There are some lands that we have made available to ensure that the houses on those lands are affordable, and those lands are going to be developed by the Housing Agency of Jamaica and the National Housing Trust. You are going to have options to acquire the lands itself, a starter unit or a full unit. Presently, we have been modeling
Alright, so I'm going to address
prices
that. So the purpose of my visit,
have been
again,
given
let me
in
thank
Catherine
you. You've been
estates, and those units are about 6.5 million
and your
average,
member of
he said. Sexologists say masturbation is good for women following Spice's talk about sex demons. While Dr. Shellyan Weeks stated that she is not an expert in demonology, she advocates for women to masturbate because self-pleasuring is beneficial and necessary. Dr. Weeks, a sexologist, author, and activist, spoke out about the props of masturbation following Spice's remarks, wherein she said that masturbation is having sexual intercourse with demons. Not stopping there, the Queen of Dancehall stated that the demons would cause relationship problems. The clip of Spice explaining why she stopped masturbating at a younger age during an interview on the Angela Yee's Lip Service podcast has been making rounds. While some viewers shared their belief, others were surprised by the notion. However, Dr. Weeks spoke to the Jamaica Star and shared that depriving the body of self-pleasure has consequences. The body goes through cycles and changes, and whenever we deprive our body of certain things, we pay the consequences. If we deprive our body of good nutrition, we pay the consequences. If we deprive our body of rest, we pay the consequences, Weeks stated. She said there are consequences for depriving the body of all great things it can experience as it relates to pleasure. She explained that masturbation enables women to determine what gives them the most satisfaction in the bedroom and allows them to have a voice to express their desire of their own pleasure. Weeks blamed the culture of denouncing women practicing masturbation and labeled them as sex-deprived, unwanted, and lonely when they do it. She continued by saying that the concept is dangerous because it forces women to not express their sexuality and be truthful about what is it they want. Voicing her concerns, she expressed that sex should be as pleasurable for women as it is for men. She added that women often view themselves as tools since people think sex is a painful chore. Sexual intercourse is great when it is done in the right way. Subsequently, she noted that sexually satisfied women are confident and calm and able to tolerate more stressful situations, which are other perks of having a healthy, happy, satisfactory sexual experience.